Early Show correspondent Dr. Debbie Turner-Bell, our resident veterinarian, has the story. Good morning.
Good morning. This is one of those stories you love to be able to tell. When dogs are confiscated from dogfighting operations, the standard operating procedure has always been just to put them down, that they were too scarred, too aggressive to be trusted. But the pit bulls rescued from Michael Vick's farm were given a second chance with incredible results. It was a crime that shocked the nation. In April 2007, investigators uncovered an illegal dogfighting operation on the Virginia farm of NFL superstar quarterback Michael Vick.
And now I have to pay the consequences for it.
Vick pleaded guilty to animal cruelty. He served 19 months in a federal prison and became a lightning rod for critics. But few paid attention to the 51 pit bulls taken from Vick's farm. Their fate seemed sealed.
We had been told that these were the most dangerous, aggressive dogs in America.
But Donna Reynolds, who specializes in rescuing and rehabilitating pit bulls, was on a panel of animal experts that found that the dogs were not aggressive towards people. The panel believed these dogs should get a chance to live.
Once we met the dogs, we knew that we had a lot of work to do because so many were shut down around people, scared to death.
This is Uba. In 2007, headlines branded him menacing. And this is Uba today.
He can wave. Wave. There you go.
And meet Frodo.
Frodo! There's your buddy.
And Johnny.
Johnny, what's this?
When the 51 dogs were first evaluated, hopes for rehabilitation were guarded at best.
To the experts going into the evaluation said they went in hoping to get maybe 10% or 4 or 5 dogs.
But of the 51 dogs recovered, amazingly 47 were given reprieves, says journalist Jim Garant, whose new book, The Lost Dogs, tells their story.
They were facing down death at several turns, and somehow against very long odds they overcame it every time. So it's a long shot for them to be here, but they're making the most of it.
Are you surprised that these dogs have done so well?
I'm surprised that so many of them have done so well. It's a great story of redemption, without a doubt.
Donna's organization Bad Rap received 10 of the Michael Vick dogs, but for many of them, everyday life remains a struggle. Frodo still fights his fears.
A lawnmower makes a large growling noise, Yeah, that's scary stuff for a dog like him.
But each day brings progress.
I've never seen a dog like this in my life try so hard to be brave.
Uba has only recently overcome his fears. He's letting me touch his ears, touch his head. I can touch his muzzle. 2 years ago, he wouldn't let people even get close.
He is a normal dog, and he has been a normal dog. He just had an abnormal beginning to his life.
And then there's Johnny, the dog formerly known as Johnny Rotten. Now he's Johnny Justice, and he's as sweet as they come.
When Johnny is in the presence of kids, it's like a little switch turns on.
So how far has Johnny come? This far.
The little dog popped out into the night.
After rigorous training, Johnny earned the right to become a therapy dog, helping kids cope with shyness, a companion they can read to and get close to. No one here even knew Johnny's background as a Michael Vick pit bull. And that's the point.
What does he teach us?
Forgiveness. It's absolutely heartwarming to see that good won over ignorance.
Isn't it, though? Of the 47 dogs rescued from the Bad News Kennels, 21 ended up at the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, which is the largest no-kill sanctuary in the country, and most of them will spend their lives there. The rest either found foster homes or found forever homes, and they're wonderful pets, Harry.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
No one would have predicted this when this whole thing happened.
Never, not in a million years.
One of the dogs is a dog named Hector, who is along with us, and is his owner, Andrew Yori. Good morning.
Good morning.
What a good-looking dog.
And look at him. Look how calm he is, how wonderful he is.
Do us a favor, though. Lift the dog's head up a little bit so you can see what old Hector
You see
went
right
through.
here on his chest and down his legs, you see the scars from the fighting. So he was either a bait dog or an actual fighting dog. But Andrew has a wonderful thing to say about these scars.
Yeah. What is it like to have this dog?
It's actually just like having any other dog. He's my buddy, he's my pet, and we enjoy spending the day together and just experiencing new things.
Yeah.
And like Like she said, you know, these scars are all external. He doesn't have any internal scars.
Isn't that something? And as one of the dogs in the piece, this dog is a therapy dog. You and I both know the thresholds these dogs have to be able to go over in order to be registered as therapy dogs. It's unimaginable to me how afraid, how scarred this dog must have been when he was in that fighting ring.
Well, the real truth, two things. First of all, right, therapy dogs have to meet a very high standard. So that says a lot about these dogs as individuals. It says something about the breed. Not all pit bulls are menacing monsters. The second thing, though, is many of these dogs rescued from bad news weren't aggressive, or they would not have been saved. They dealt with issues of fear and lack of socialization. So that's where the big burden was, to get them socialized, help them deal with their fears. And some of them are still dealing with those fears.
And in the end of the day, you see the patch right there. Ask to pet me. It doesn't matter what kind of dog it is.
That's right.
Make sure you ask the owner.
You want to always ask permission. Don't look them in the eye.
All right.
Be nice.
Right. Andrew, thank you very much. Hector, good job, buddy. You did a good job. Debbie, thank you very, very much.
My pleasure.
To read an excerpt from The Lost Dogs, all you need to do is go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com.